Good evening. I hope you're going to have a great deal of fun with April Foolery. I should very much like to have been with you, but I've found in the 26 years since I retired, Frognall has become steeper and steeper, and now presents me with the sort of challenge faced by Hillary and Tenzing on the South Col in 1953. It's so right that this evening's entertainment should take place in the theatre which very properly bears his name, because it was largely through David Lund's enthusiastic support of the performing arts and his organisation of the Thursday evening jazz concerts that countless generations of UCS boys came to love everything associated with the theatre. Some even decided, I suspect against the best advice of their parents and teachers, to make it their career. Why are one or two of you nodding? More than that, through a variety of social events, the theatre became a focus for David's commitment to wider service in the local community. He had a great sense of social responsibility and very genuinely wanted to make the world a better place. The community service work, now carried out by UCS boys and girls, owes much to the example which he set. As a headmaster, I was so fortunate to have David on my staff. I knew that he was a gifted and inspiring teacher, but he also had a quiet authority, which inspired the respect and very real affection not only of his pupils, but of his colleagues. At meetings of the academic board, when David spoke, his fellow heads of department stopped doodling and listened. He had a wonderfully equable temperament, and this was never more evident than in his later years, when he carried on teaching with remarkable courage as he fought the ravages of Parkinson's disease. To the best of my knowledge, David lost his temper on only one occasion, which was when he heard a sixth form boy being rude to a lady member of staff. Being told off is never pleasant. Being told off by David Lund, that's a lesson for life. In Alan Bennett's play 40 Years On, a parent says to the headmaster, "Don't you think, headmaster, that your standards are rather old-fashioned?" "Of course they're old-fashioned," comes the reply. "That is what makes them standards." Nowadays, David's standards might be considered old-fashioned. He believed in good manners, in kindness, in tolerance, and in service to others. But he was never stuffy, and I know he would have loved some of the irreverence which I have no doubt is in the air this evening. Let the woke brigade wince as I say it. David was a gentleman, and I can pay him no greater compliment. Remember him this evening, have a great time, and raise lots of money. Goodbye.